I'm decent, come in. So, thought I'd come see what you're up to. Still roughly around 6'1" or so. Don't think I'll hit any more growth spurts. Okay. Why do you always come back at me with the lamest jokes? Do you enjoy teasing me so much? If that doesn't scream not in the mood for dad jokes, I don't know what does. Sorry, you are kind of fun to tease. Which is a good thing. Guys that tease girls they enjoy being around. You enjoy being around me? Well, sure. Why wouldn't I? Because I'm always saying mean things to you and acting like I don't like you. I never thought you really meant most of it. You seem to have a hard time expressing yourself. Plus, you just sold yourself out. Acting like I don't like you implies you do, in fact, like me. Maybe I misspoke. I'm having a hard time reading Unji. Well, even harder than I normally do. She seems to be struggling to not fall back on her usual tsundere routine. Is something the matter? You can talk with me if you want, I'll listen. I guess it's never been easy for me to say what I'm thinking. I've always been on my sister's shadow. And at the same time, I feel embarrassed for thinking that way, but still... It's her ease in picking up English, the way guys look at her. I guess I just feel inferior to her no matter what I do. The only thing I can claim to be better than her at would be shooting. I'm not sure why you feel inferior. You're your own person, and cute in your own way. I am not cute. Stop that. You are cute. Why won't you ever take a compliment from me? How am I ever supposed to tell you how much I like you when you won't even let me tell you you're cute? Wait, what am I admitting right now? Did I just tell Unji I liked her? Well, I like you too. Wait, wait, no, I won't stop myself this time. I love you, Adam Red. Look at that fucking face. Dude. She's sincere. This is coming right from her heart. She deserves a truthful answer in return. I love you too, Unji. I'll leave you to go hit on John. Wait, did you just tell me you love me too? Yes, I did. You're not teasing me, right? Please tell me you aren't. My heart can't take that kind of teasing. I don't tease about important things like this. You're fun to be around. I've fallen head over heels for you. Oof, thud. Okay. Unji pulled her uniform off in a flash. As if to make sure it's real, she's tackle-hugged me to the bed and is showering me with kisses. I'm trying my best to return them, but she's peppering me with them like a machine gun. Hey, mind if I get a chance to breathe? Unji rolls around, leaving me above her as I regain my breath. Remember a couple of nights ago when you helped me with English? Sure, I remember, but what does this have to do with the here and now? The here and now. I want to learn one more word. What are the whoa? What sort of tour guide would I be if I didn't give you the best Korea has to offer? Did you say something flirty? You might want to get used to it. I am claiming you as mine, you know? No sharing with the people then? Of course not. I'm more equal than the rest of the populace, and I don't share. I read about taking sailors shore leave to get a little action. Oh, about taking sailors shore, to get shore leave to get a little action, but this is entirely different. I'm in love with a girl, and she's in love with me, and I can't leave her behind after shore leave is over. The question is, how do I go about making this happen more in the future? I'm due to leave here another day. I doubt she can just waltz out with me. Unji has actually fallen asleep on top of me like a cat. I'm not complaining, but it might make going to the bathroom a tad difficult. Maybe I should rest up as well, in case round 2 is on the way. I think I heard someone moving. Must be John going to the bathroom. I guess I'll get that shut-eye then. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Wait, John came in here? Hi, John. Fancy running into you here. Well, it is my own bedroom, you know. And here you went and deflowered my little sister on my bed. Pretty nervy of you. I love it. Yeah, sorry about that. Things kind of got carried away there, and I wasn't thinking in my head. Oh, I do believe you. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I do believe you were thinking with your head, just not the one that contains your brain. But it's okay. This is what I had hoped for. You did seem to be playing matchmaker at times, didn't you? I must admit, you were pretty cute. I might have to lock Unji in the closet to have my with you myself. I don't think Unji would allow that. Relax, that's me teasing. However, I'm afraid I do have something for you here that I'm not teasing you about. In the moonlight, I think I see something shining. Is that a needle? There's a certain appearance our leader needs you to feign. For the sake of our mission, this way seems easiest. You don't have to do this, whatever you're doing. Let's talk it out. I'm afraid I do, but don't worry, this won't kill you. Probably. With that, she gently injects me with the needle. This will just make you go to sleep for a while, but not permanently. But why? Well, what did I do? Damn, it's full of stars. Sleepy stars. You only put in the recommended dose, right? Yes, of course I did. Maybe. Help me dress him out, let's take him to the rendezvous point. Can I borrow him for one night sometime, please? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Let's move. Okay. What the fuck is going on exactly? So groggy. Feels like I've been in a 3-day rager while on shore leave and I'm just barely sobering up. Eyelids are so heavy. You take stock of my surroundings though. Oh god, oh man, that light is barely on and it feels like the inferno of 1,000 suns. What if they stuck me with giving me the world's worst hangover? After a few more moments more, things start to come into view. Not as much to see. I'm in the plainest, emptiest room I've ever been in. The only thing I can make out are a single door and an unoccupied chair at the very far end of the room. From the silhouette of the figure occupying the chair, I know it's not one of the girls. Too masculine looking to be Jong Eunji. Whatever those two are. I'd like an explanation as to why they felt the need to drug me and drag me to God knows where. I see you've rejoined the conscious world. Undoubtedly you have questions. I'll try my best to guide you. The time is short. That voice. I recognize it. I've only heard it a few times since being in Korea, but it's one of the 3 I recognize. I know you. Our driver. Where am I? I'm glad the drug didn't dull your senses too much. Yes, I have been driving you around Korea this week. My name is Namgung Kwangjo. I am the father of both Jong and Eunji. Thank you for accompanying them these past few days, for you have given me hope. Hope? You mean I'm not going to die? Not on my hands, no, and hopefully not at all. Regardless, I put you in danger by bringing you to Korea and associating with you with my daughters. How so? I am, as you would say, a dead man walking. As are my girls. My sight's not quite back yet, and it's pretty dark in here, but you sound pretty healthy, and Jong and Eunji are both very healthy. It's not like that, Edamred. How much do you really know about the Democratic People's Republic of Korea? Honestly, not a whole lot. Considering I fell for your line saying Pyongyang was a suburban part of Seoul, you probably have a good idea about my lack of awareness. North Korea is a bloody dictatorship. Pick your poison. Our leader is made out to be a demagogue, and the one political party we have is a death grip on the nation. You've seen the results around here in your visit. Since assuming leadership of the country, Glorious Leader is suspected of executing at least 70 people. Most of them potential political opponents and their families. It appears I have made his list as well. Are you saying we're the target of a political execution mandated by Glorious Leader? That's nuts. I mean, our leaders are pretty annoying, but at least Hillary and Donald didn't kill each other's families and associates. They've already poisoned my wife to death. It's only a matter of time before they come for me and the girls. That's why I made the plan ahead of time. One, to at least maybe save my girls. It hits me just now. You're the one who invited me to Korea while playing Panzer models online, aren't you? Really? I pitched it as an idea to the party, to lure an American soldier over and try to create international incidents. In reality, I wanted you to meet my daughters and, hopefully, fall in love with Eunji, my youngest. That part must have worked, seeing as you're sitting here right now. Yes, in a roundabout way, Eunji and I have confessed our mutual love of each other. My precious youngest girl. I'm happy she's managed to express her feelings. The problem is, I'm not sure how to go about getting you out of the country safely. The brass are leaning on me to turn you over soon on any charge that can trump up. My plan was to send you to the girls' to the United States Embassy in Pyongyang, but that's a no-go. If I had to guess, relations with the USA have been sour for so long we don't even have an embassy in Pyongyang, do we? No, you don't. I really should have made sure of that little fact before springing this plan. Yeah, that would have been prudent! It appears Sweden is the protective power of the United States and North Korea. Yeah, and that's a big gaping hole in the plan there. Sweden might take me and send back to the United States. Maybe. But there's no way they're getting involved with sheltering 2 North Korean citizens who are part of the People's Army, no less. I'm well aware of that, however, I do have a backup plan in place. He stands up, but I still can't make anything of his face. He goes over to the door and opens it, and slowly both Eunji and Jong walk in. Be strong, girls. This ordeal will be over soon. Father, I can't leave you here to face your death on your own. Oh, this something got really fucking heavy. Jesus. Please reconsider coming with us. You know I can't go. But Appa, I can't leave you here to die. My precious daughter, I wouldn't survive the trip. But I built up a tolerance to the poisons our country uses. I'm not immune. Even if I survive sneaking back to the shipyard one more time, I will perish in the journey. It is enough to know my girls lived on, safe and away from this godforsaken country. He's shaking, literally, and crying along with them. I feel like I'm gonna cry myself. This will be the last time his father will get to hold his children and tell him he loves them. Oh my god, this got dark. Parents will attempt the impossible for their children. This man is trying to avoid the needles and senseless death of his daughters. The needles. Well, those might be involved, maybe, if they're lucky, in a weird, very morbid way. The needless and senseless death of his daughters. For him, for my budding relationship with Unji, for the love he bears, for the love she bears Jong, I must help him. Sarah, what are my marching orders? This isn't an army game, Admiral. This is deadly serious. You think I don't know that, Unji? This man is trying to ensure the two most precious beings on the planet to him don't die in a tragically stupid fashion. I handle the problems best when I compartmentalize them in a military sense. So I need to know his plan, or our marching orders, so I can help him achieve his final wish. You have my gratitude, son. There's little time, so listen closely. We are in Nampo, a port city south of Pyongyang on the Taedong River, leading into the Yellow Sea. There's a large order of garments being exported from here today. It took a long time for them to finish the final batch, but it's a large enough shipment to put in a large metal shipping container. It's ventilated, as they don't want the garments to grow musty in a closed container, so you'll be able to breathe. I've been slowly hiding rations and other vital items in the bins. You should be fine for food and water if you go easy on the supplies. So we're smuggling ourselves out by trade ship then. It was the only solution that came to mind. However, I don't know where the ship is heading. Likely China, however it could be anywhere from Europe to South America. That's a long trip. What are we going to do about needing to use the facilities? There are a few buckets in the clothing as well. You'll have to sneak out and leave them overboard at night to avoid the smell lingering. That's okay. The container does open up from the inside as well as a safety precaution. Understood? How much time do we have? Precious little. I believe there are already authorities here in Nampo looking to apprehend all of us. You'll need to find the container DPRK-24601 from the ground, so accessing will be easy once you find it. It's on the ship called Destiny Favors Glorious Leader. One of the girls can point it out. Well, that's an overinflated name if I've ever heard one. I'll wait outside the door, see if you can say your goodbyes. I am grateful. Please, do all you can to get them to America. Get them to safety. I don't say anything, but give them a knowing nod and salute. I think if I tried to talk, I'd end up crying. I can't do that right now. I need to be on my game. A few minutes later, the girls come out, their eyes full of tears. Not that I blame them. They will never see him again. If we fail, we're dead. If we succeed, it doesn't matter, so we can't come back. And he'll be dead. This is 50 Shades of fucked up. Yeah, you can say that again. On that note, I'll end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, despite how dark this part of the game has gotten. But, whatever. And I'll see you in the next episode.